Let's talk about how I designed my Brooklyn apartment. The first thing I took into consideration were constraints. We're talking about limitations of every single room. I bought a measuring tool off of Amazon and I measured every single wall just to make sure I knew all the dimensions of everything before any furniture was picked out. I suggest doing some sort of sketch, draw out the rooms, put in all the dimensions so that you can know off the top of your head when you're picking out a piece, like, can this actually fit there? Budget is going to be how you decide where you shop. Wayfair, Amazon, live auctioneers, Target or Walmart, and also Facebook Marketplace. Those are all really budget-friendly places, but also you can get more high-end pieces if you really want to. So now let's talk about the actual decorating. When it comes to how you're gonna creatively lay out your space, I think it's good to take into account what the architect had already had in mind for your space. It's gonna be really hard to transform a space completely from what it was already designed to be. And with this, you're gonna think about flooring, countertops, wall colors if they're not able to be changed, the amount of sunlight you get in a room, and even the layout, the flow from room to room. Luckily, our space came pretty basic, I would say 2010s modern. We could do a lot with it and really make it more funky or make it more minimal, just depending on who we are as people. Now, when it comes to gathering inspiration for your own personal interior design style, this is my favorite part. I love to use Pinterest, but also Architectural Digest, I think, is invaluable tool. You don't necessarily have to buy the actual magazines, but if you go on their website, you can look through so many different cool, interesting homes, especially by people who are creative for a living. They have really interesting spaces. I'm pretty type A when it comes to design or anything creative, so I use Adobe Illustrator to mock up every single room just to see how things look colors and textures wise. You don't have to do this because one of the main limitations of it is that your dimensions aren't real. You have to approximate how big things are going to be and how much space they're going to take up just by your own understanding. It's not interior design software. Next is the setup. This is something I wish I had really thought about before bringing all the furniture into the place. Do your carpets first, then your big furniture, then your small furniture, then all your belongings, and then extra decor pieces. In that order is going to be the easiest setup wise. Something also to think about is if you have a pet, where are your pet's belongings going to go? For us, our new apartment does not have a big enough bathroom to keep all of our cat's litter box and accoutrements. That's something that we had to think of and really strategically place, because you're dealing with things like scent and also just the look and vibe of it. Consider that beforehand. This is completely after everything is done and everything is set up. Designing a space is really about how it feels to live in. You can create the most beautiful space in the world, but don't be afraid to change it. Just because it isn't what you initially mocked up and what you initially went for doesn't mean that your place can't change as you do.